feet achieving. It's the same again for Watford after their third win in a row at Sunderland. In goal, the unpredictable Aurelio Gomez, who could be anything from a costly catastrophe to blindingly brilliant. It's becoming a settled back four, though Alan Neom's record of having started every Premier League match is under threat if he gets blocked. And the same applies to former Tottenham player Etienne Capoue. Alman Abdi is the only other player currently at the club to have scored in the league this season, apart from the top two, which shows just how heavily reliant Watford are on Troy Deeney and Odion Ighalo staying fit and staying sharp. Simon Mignolet's role in Liverpool's draw with West Brom came under scrutiny before the hamstring injury that opened the door for Adam Bogdan to make his league debut for the club. Mamadou Sakho makes a timely return from injury, following 7 matches out with a knee problem after Dejan Lovren was on the wrong end of Craig Gardner's challenge. James Milner is another absentee with a calf injury, so Lucas, who originally dropped out through suspension but was left out last week, returns today. And Jurgen Klopp does leave out his 2 Belgian strikers, preferring instead Roberto Firmino as part of the front 3 that earned their last 2 away wins at Chelsea and Manchester City. Valon Barami, who hasn't started for Watford since his red card against Swansea, returns to the bench after fitness issues. Benteke and Origi form part of Liverpool's backup, with 19-year-old Scottish youth international Ryan Fulton promoted to the role of reserve goalkeeper. Ben Watson. This is Jurado, who's got Ake making a good run. Ake went slightly outside as the ball was played in, but he's done well to win a corner out of Klein.
Didn't he just? Nathaniel Klein had read Ake's run, he'd seen it, and he got himself into a decent position, but the left-back's persistent here, and he gets his reward.
Watford starting positively and winning their first corner in the second minute, which Ben Watson will take. And an awkward moment for Bogdan, and it's stabbed in. Nathan Ake takes the credit for Bogdan's howler, and Watford ahead in the 3rd minute.
And it is a howler, goes without saying. Adam Bogdan, he's pretty distraught there, right under his crossbar. He's under pressure. Maybe he's got half an eye on some of those yellow shirts converging on him. But what he doesn't do, his first job of the match, what he doesn't do is what he should, and just cleanly grab hold of that ball. What a early Christmas gift for Watford that is. Give him credit though, Nathan Ake. He was on his toes. He reacted very quickly for a defender.
Nathan in kind here. It's Alberto Moreno's kick. The best clearance by any means, and Coutinho looking for a route through, and in the end it's Capoue has to get it behind.
Well, it was his attempted clearance that got his team in a bit of bother here. Bit of a lazy one. He'll be thankful that he could get a foot on it in the end. They got some power.
This is Henderson. The ball from the Liverpool captain out to Coutinho, who's looking for a route to goal, but Gomez claims that one safely.
Yeah, there's a threat of a 2 against 1 there. Moreno was on his bike on the overlap. For a second they did overload on that flank. Abdi trying to get back quickly.
The underdog in the Premier League so far. Here's Deeney, and looking for Ighalo again. It's a tussle with Skirtle. Ighalo wins the tussle and scores! And this man is on a roll! For Midas touch refuses to desert him as he scores for the 4th game in a row. And that Watford combination comes up trumps again.
Yep, it's the old 1-2. I said earlier, as soon as Deeney gets it, he's always looking for his strike partner, and it's no different here. It's a case of just helping it through and giving Ighalo a chance at a one-on-one. Having said that, he's got an awful lot to do from that angle. My oh my, doesn't he place it superbly in that far corner? There's strength, there's pace about Ighalo, and there's natural finishing ability as well this season. It's a big, big goal for Watford, that.
Well, deserves all the acclaim. It's obvious they get on well together. Contrast in emotions, but Jurgen Klopp urging his team to keep going. Abdi's ball in. It's Dini's cushion touch, looking for Igalo again, and Bogdan's made another hash of it, and this time gets away with it. Tried to punch it clear, and very nearly, well, it could still be an opportunity. Jurado is denied by Bogdan, who made the problems for Liverpool then.
Well, plenty of ball play around here. First Dini able to get the ball first, without much opposition. They very nearly make a big mess of it. Look at the space Jurado's in there, the near post.
One right through again, and Bogdan did get that one away.
It's gone through Lallana at the near post. Shouldn't have gotten that far. Lallana's brief there is to stop that kind of ball slipping through.
Here's Alberto Moreno looking for Origi, who did win the header. Lallana was onto it, and Coutinho tries his luck as well, but his luck was out. Clipped in by Henderson, and Abdi doesn't deal with it. Moreno only hits the side netting.
I don't know if he slipped just there at the point of contact, but they look much more dangerous, much more aggressive in their intent here. Just gets away from him, and as he's stretching, he does slip. This is one where I thought Origi just gives Cathcart a shove in the back.
Trying to cause problems here for Britos, and he has. Origi gets his shot away, but it's fairly comfortable for Aurelio Gomez.
Well, very similar really, wasn't it, to Igalo's goal? It was a hopeful ball played down the channel for the striker to chase. Now they have got a striker that can chase it and create that kind of chance for Liverpool.
Here's Igalo. Great skill again, and Jurado! And Liverpool trying to slice it clear, and glad to get it behind in the end off Lallana for the corner.
Well, another example of the Igalo chop here. He did it several times up at Sunderland, and he's done it to Sacco. A little bit of luck, and Watford might have been 3 up here.
Jurgen Klopp to go with a Belgian duo and bring Benteke on as well. This one goes long towards Lallana, who wins the header. They've gone behind.
Came a long way there. I don't think Aurelio Gomez could have come for this. It was in the air a long time, but keeps his position. I think Lallana, whether he's trying to lob it over the keeper or just back into an area, I don't know.
Jurado, who gets it back from Igalo. And Igalo's through as Sacco slips, it's a gift! And Bogdan atones for his earlier error by making a save that keeps Liverpool in the game.
Well, Watford fans must have thought this was game over here, and Igalo perhaps did too, but it is a fine save from Bogdan. Nothing wrong with his positioning or his reactions there. His duties, his track back.
Coutinho's picked out Jordan Henderson well. Ake couldn't keep it at bay, but Gomez comes up with a fine save to deny Jordan Henderson.
Well, he slipped past Nathan Ake a little too easily. Ake won't be too pleased with the defending here. And he looks round, thankful that Gomez comes to the rescue. Within the framework of this team.
Played by Britos, but not very well. It's Emre Can to strike.
There's a fair distance out here, but he can hit them, Emre Can.
Igalo. Run back by Coutinho, but then Capu became involved. And here goes Igalo again. And here's Dini, and he spotted the free man, Barami. Igalo! season of the underdog. Watford are doing it time and time and time again, and they're heading for their 4th win in a row.
Well, what a goal that was. They've had several chances to put this match to bed, but the final pass hasn't been there. But the way they fight to regain possession and then find the spare man, find the pass at the right time. This time Barami can find the ball. It's a beauty to Igalo, who, having missed that earlier chance when Bogdan got a hand to it, he wasn't going to miss that. And that really is good night. And caps a fantastic team display by Watford, it really does.
Well, a goal for Aurelio Gomez to relish. I'm sure he'll relish just as much a clean sheet if they can hold out for what remains here and keep. Ibe. Off target. Which sums it up. They haven't tested Aurelio Gomez enough.
Not a good spell for Jurgen Klopp, this.
Between the managers, Klopp knowing that this one is through. Fearless Watford continuing to take the Premier League by storm. Odion Igalo in particular, 2 goals here, and his partnership with Troy Deeney really is something else, striking fear into opposing defenders. Liverpool caused themselves problems from the 3rd minute when Adam Bogdan conceded a soft goal, dropping a corner for Nathan Ake to claim his 1st goal for the club. But after that, it was all about the finishing of Igalo. He could have had a hat-trick. He was denied one by Bogdan, but either side of that miss, he did score clinically twice, out-muscling Skirtle on one, and a neat header from Barami's cross to finish Watford's day off in style. For the first time since April 1987, 4 top division wins in a row. That was the era of Barnes and Blissett, where they finished 9th in the table. They're 7th in the table now, but you have to ask the question, how much further can they go? Watford 3, Liverpool 0.
And that's a question we will put to the guys later on. Celebration underway at Vicarage Road once more. What a season he is having. It's another famous day for the Watford fans. He was absolutely brilliant. And they've beaten Liverpool in the league here for the first time in 29 years. No wonder the manager is smiling. And they're all going to enjoy Christmas with games against Chelsea, Spurs and Manchester City to come over the festive period. And they will relish the challenge, the form they are in. All smiles for them, but this is a difficult spell for Jurgen Klopp and his team, and a major setback for their top 4 hopes. It leaves Liverpool